On this issue of the Weekend Wrap-Up, Blue Origin celebrates a fifth mission by sending 6 civilians into space. Congress talks to Pentagon about UFOs. Celebrating Star Wars in LA and fan festing in Phoenix. Alternative transportation in a major city in Arizona. Black holes, planetary defense, and more. Right here on the STM Daily News Weekend Wrap-Up. Let's go. Before we begin, let's talk about our STM store. Our online shopping experience. STM Store is the place to find our branded merchandise and product from our many affiliates, all in one location. Not only is it a place to find great stuff, it is also a way to help support us so that we can continue to make great content. So, visit our STM store today and we'll be glad to see you there. Blue Origin successfully completed its 5th human spaceflight and the 21st flight for the new Shepard program. The astronaut crew included Evan Dick, Katia Kazaretta, Hamish Harding, Victor Coria Hespana, Jason Robinson, and Victor Vescoval. It was an honor to fly this special crew of explorers and true pioneers today, said Phil Joyce, Senior Vice President, New Shepard. Thank you to the entire New Shepard team for your tireless work and dedication to this program. Each mission is an opportunity to provide another 6 people the life-changing experience of witnessing the beauty and fragility of our planet from space. It's one step in realizing our vision of millions of people living and working in space for the benefit of Earth. Blue Origin says that if anyone is interested in flying on New Shepard as an astronaut or to fly a payload on a future mission, then they should visit their website at blueorigin.com. On May 17, 2022, during the first congressional hearing on UFO sightings in more than 50 years, Pentagon officials told lawmakers extraterrestrial life is not the cause of what the government calls unidentified aerial phenomena.
What are UAP? Put simply, UAP are airborne objects that, when encountered, cannot be immediately identified. However, it is the department's contention that by combining appropriately structured, collected data with rigorous scientific analysis, any object that we encounter can likely be isolated, characterized, identified, and, if necessary, mitigated.
The subcommittee was shown 3 unclassified videos of UAPs.
And are we looking outside of a civilian aircraft window? Is that what we're looking at?
We're looking outside a U.S. Navy F-18.
Okay. We'll describe what we have seen in that. What are we observing?
What you see here is aircraft that is operating in a U.S. Navy training range that has observed spherical object. In this video, U.S. Navy personnel recorded what appears to be triangles, some flashing, recorded several years ago, off the coast of the United States. This was recorded while the U.S. Navy ship observed a number of small unmanned aerial systems in the area. And importantly, the video was taken through night vision goggles with a single lens reflex camera. These remained unresolved for several years. And off a different coast, U.S. Navy personnel, again, in a swarm of unmanned aerial systems, and again through night vision goggles and an SLR camera, recorded this image. But this time, other U.S. Navy assets also observed unmanned aerial systems nearby.
After the conclusion of the hour-and-a-half public session, they later reconvened for a classified hearing.
We will recess this hearing for the moment and return in a closed session at noon.
For more on this story, click the link in the description or visit stmdailynews.com. The Star Wars celebration is a gathering of fans to celebrate the Star Wars franchise. It began in 1999, when Lucasfilm held the Star Wars celebration in Denver, Colorado to celebrate the upcoming release of Star Wars Episode I, The Phantom Menace. Subsequent events have taken place to welcome forthcoming movies, as well as honoring the 30th and 40th anniversaries of the release of the original film. This year the celebration was held at the Anaheim Convention Center in Anaheim, California, and marked the return of the event after the pandemic shutdown. There were many cosplayers and other attendees who got to celebrate the 20th anniversary of the Episode 2 release. They also got an early viewing of the new series, Obi-Wan Kenobi, which is now streaming on Disney+. Next year's Star Wars Celebration event will be held in London, England on April 7th through 10th, 2023, at the Excel Exhibition Centre. The return of Fan Fusion in Phoenix. Friday, May 27, 2022, marked the return of the pop culture event, Phoenix Fan Fusion, to the delight of a broad mix of patrons and creative cosplayers, young and old. The event took place over Memorial Day weekend in downtown Phoenix at the Convention Center. The event returned after a long delay due to the COVID-19 shutdown and another surge of the virus last year. Despite the fact that the event was held under 100+ degree heat, the many attendees seemed to ignore the high temps and seemed extremely eager to see the return of Fan Fusion after such a long delay. The event concluded on Sunday, May 29, 2022. Recently, astronomers have unveiled the first image of the supermassive black hole at the center of our own Milky Way galaxy. This result provides overwhelming evidence that the object is indeed a black hole and yields valuable clues about the workings of such giants, which are thought to reside at the center of most galaxies. The image was produced by a global research team called the Event Horizon Telescope Collaboration, using observations from a worldwide network of radio telescopes. The image is a long-anticipated look at the massive object that sits at the very center of our galaxy. Scientists had previously seen stars orbiting around something invisible, compact, and very massive at the center of the Milky Way. This strongly suggested that this object, known as Sagittarius A star, is a black hole, and today's image provides the first direct visual evidence of it. Because the black hole is about 27,000 light-years away from Earth, it appears to us to have about the same size in the sky as a donut on the moon. Although we cannot see the black hole itself, because it is completely dark, glowing gas around it reveals a telltale signature, a dark central region, or shadow, surrounded by a bright ring-like structure. The new view captures light bent by the powerful gravity of the black hole, which is 4 million times more massive than our Sun. Researchers published a new paper on May 31, 2022, which described the results of a global planetary defense exercise, which used an imaginary sweep of near-Earth asteroid Apophis, which was at its closest point on March 6, 2021. Apophis may have been 40 times the Moon's distance away our planet. But, for purposes of the exercise, the researchers pretended it was coming close enough for a collision with the Earth. The goal is to test the operational readiness of Earth's planetary defense capabilities against possible asteroid collisions. According to the web publication, Earth Sky, this 2021 exercise was the third such test. These community-led global exercises were carried out with the support of NASA's Planetary Defense Coordination Office and the International Asteroid Warning Network. Over 100 participants from 18 countries, including NASA scientists and the agency's NEOWISE mission, participated in the International Planetary Defense exercise last year with Apophis as the hazardous asteroid stand-in. The goal is to watch the skies collectively for asteroids large enough to pose a threat to the Earth as global cooperative. The international planetary defense community will sometimes use a real asteroid close approach as a mock encounter with a new potentially hazardous asteroid to test their operational readiness. The lessons learned from the exercise could limit, or even prevent, global catastrophe should the scenario play out for real in the future. More than 100 astronomers from around the world participated in the exercise last year. They essentially removed a large, known and potentially hazardous asteroid from the Planetary Defense Monitoring Database to see whether they could properly detect it again. Not only did they discover the object during the exercise, but they also continually reassessed it as they tracked it, until they ruled out the possibility of impact. Check out this report on earthsky.com or check out the links in the description. All aboard the Valley's first modern streetcar. Passenger service on Valley Metro streetcar began in Tempe at 10 a.m. on May 20, 2022, after a ribbon-cutting ceremony featuring local leaders and elected officials. The 3-mile streetcar route will take riders to major employment centers, entertainment and event destinations, historic neighborhoods, and connect to the regional transit network. According to FDA Regional Administrator Ray Tellis, the Tempe streetcar provides a fast, convenient, car-free option connecting downtown Tempe and Arizona State University. With connections to Valley Metro's light rail system, destinations like Phoenix, Mesa and Sky Harbor Airport are now just a train ride away. The hybrid streetcar vehicle travels to 14 stops in Tempe and connects to Valley Metro Rail in 2 locations. The route serves Tempe destinations such as Tempe Beach Park, Marina Heights, Gamage Auditorium, and ASU sports facilities, and will support growing travel demand in the central city and region. Public art, created by 5 Arizona artists, is incorporated at all stops and reflects the culture, architecture, and natural beauty of the surrounding area. Learn more about the streetcar's unique public art on the Valley Metro Arts Line interactive map. Streetcar shares the road with other vehicles and travels with mixed traffic. The vehicle is powered by an overhead electrification system, similar to light rail, and also stores power in a battery to travel off-wire on Mill Avenue. Current service is anticipated every 20 minutes, with frequency improving later this year with the addition of the final 2 streetcar vehicles. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe, like and share this video. Please visit www.stmdailynews.com for news, videos and articles. Listen to our Stories This Moment podcast on Spotify, iTunes, and Amazon. And please subscribe to our newsletter. You have been watching the STM Daily News. See you next time.